Happy Thanksgiving.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving, honey. Parker, the key to
My heart.
in my opinion, the key to a successful Thanksgiving is preparation. So that's what we're going to do today. It is Tuesday, November 25th. So we're going to do some mise en place. That's French for, I don't know. But it means like preparation. Like you prepare all your vegetables first. I learned this at the last job. The chef I used to work with, Chef Jeff, shout out. But yeah, so today we're going to prepare a few things. I guess I can go over the menu first, what we're doing for Thanksgiving. We actually did the Aldi, like $40 Thanksgiving thing. I had to tweak it a little bit because of a allergy in the family, but we're doing our turkey. I always spatchcock the turkey and brine it, and we'll go over that later in the video. So we're doing turkey, stuffing, it's like a cornbread stuffing, green bean casserole, classic, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, collard greens, rolls, and pumpkin pie and chocolate peanut butter pie. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. And so today we're keeping it really simple. You don't want to do too much too early. So we're gonna make the brine for the turkey, dice our onions, carrots, peel and dice the potatoes, and I still have to go out and get them, but get the collard greens from the garden, clean and wash them, and just get them ready. Let's get started. Okay, there's a drawing right here. Oh, they're in the car? Are you kidding me? I think it's really cute you guys are listening to the Yodo in here, but this is not okay. Get out! I'm gonna call the cops. Cops, someone's trying to steal my car! Cool side note, I ordered some Paralite, large bag of it. I've been eyeing it for a long time. It's been so expensive. Like literally a bag on Amazon, big bag. It's been like 50 bucks, and I just could not bring myself to spend that money. Ooh, but it dropped down for a deal, 30 bucks, and so I jumped on it. Wow, this is humongous. This is gonna last me a very long time. It's so light for what it is. Very cool. From the research I've done, this helps with water retention really well. I'm gonna put it in the shed for now. Look at this, we made it last till Thanksgiving, end of November. Very cool. I'm gonna leave some of the smaller ones, see if they can grow a little bit more, but we'll get a really nice pot. Whoa. Oh, there's a zombie over there, that's why. This might not last too much longer after I do this. Insulation in a way, all those leaves. That's okay, it won't be the end of the world. Alright, that's good enough. Woo. We're gonna start with potatoes. We're gonna give them a peel and a dice. And then I'm just gonna let them sit in my, I'm just gonna let them sit in the fridge in some water until Thursday. A trick I picked up from, funny enough, HelloFresh. One time I had a free trial. They had mashed potatoes on the menu, and they had me boil in the water with the potatoes with the garlic, like a few garlic cloves. I really liked that. So whenever I make mashed potatoes now, that's what I do. I apologize for the disgusting looking burn on my arm. I went to pull something out of the oven, was not paying attention, and sizzled it right on the rack. You could literally hear it when I touched it. It's gross.
Wow, it's so bright in here.
Oh, I forgot. Does it look a little bright in here? We got a new light. Show them the light. I don't like doing this trick. Flings the skins everywhere. Peel it like you're using a paring knife. I would probably use a paring knife, but this peeler is sharper, and I haven't been bothered to sharpen my knives in a while. Let's put the peels into compost. I have a little compost thing we use. Yeah, baby. Oh, it smells lovely in there. Alright, I'm gonna give the potatoes a rinse, then we're gonna dice them. Get out of here. Alright. I don't know if you can hear my kids screaming in the background, but these potatoes are on their last leg, honestly. Oh, so we pulled the turkey on Sunday. It is currently in the fridge. I will be spatchcocking that, which is basically where you cut out the spine and stuff. It makes it a little bit easier to cook. I think it cooks it more uniformly, and I think it looks better. I swear we've watched them. Have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet? It's good. Put enough water in it. I don't know if you can see it. Put enough water to cover the potatoes. I'm just gonna put a lid on it, put it in the fridge.
Action.
Alright, next I'm gonna do my carrots. I'm gonna do the same thing. Peel them and just dice them kind of small. Hello. How you doing?
Good.
You doing okay, son?
Yeah.
Keep those.
What too?
Why?
Spider.
So you can make broth later. I'll show you how to do that too.
I want to get a drink first.
Just dice them kind of small like this. Got our lovely diced carrot. Alright, next we're going to do onions. I have one big yellow onion here. That's all I have left. And then I have two of these smaller red onions. We're just going to dice them and mix them up. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to roughly show you how to dice an onion real quick if you've never actually known. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm usually not the teacher, but I'll show you a little bit. Take your onion. You have your root and the not root part. Cut the not root part off, like that much. Like that much? And then cut it in half through the root. Keep the root on. Alright. Set one half aside. Peel off the paper, revealing your lovely onion. Hey, I'm teaching the gardener something right now. Take your palm, put it on the top of the onion. Make a few cuts like that. Depending on how big it is, you might need 2, 3. This is a pretty big one. And then at the top here, where you have nothing, you see these lines. Try and follow those lines, but you just want to go right through. Take some practice. And I'm by no means an expert, but I did work in the kitchen for a bit. And then, when you hold it, curl in your fingers so you don't cut your hand. And then, nice, beautiful dice. Crying already? My eyes are starting to water. Don't look at me. Alright, there you go. And then now I'm going to dice the rest of them just like this. I don't know.
Please explain to us how you're feeling.
I don't know, man. It's just so hard. I think this is the worst I've tried at an onion in a long time. Golly. My nose is bleeding. That was the worst reaction to onions I've ever had. Now these onions will be for kind of everything. So I have them for the collard greens, the stuffing, mac and cheese, I think. What else? Green bean casserole. We have lots of onions diced and ready to go. So we keep a bag in the freezer for all of our broth bag vegetables. Mainly your aromatic. Put them in here. They make a very nice homemade broth. Alright, so I have about 2 cups of hot boiling water. We're going to make the brine now. Just needs to be hot so I can dissolve the salts and the sugars and stuff. But here's the recipe. This is for 1 gallon, so once this is all mixed in and cooled off, we'll add it to like 1 gallon of water. So we're going to do a cup of iodized salt. You don't need fancy salt to get this done. Use what you got. I'm using what I got. This is freaking iodized. The point of the brine is the salt solution to get into the meats and stuff. I might need to add more water to this. I had it at 4 cups, but it's been boiling, so it reduced.
Reduced down to 2.
We're gonna do half a cup of honey. I saw recipes do white sugar, brown sugar, and I saw someone on TikTok do honey, and they said they like it with honey, so we're gonna try it with honey.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey. Whee! Someone's crying. Are they okay? I'm gonna add some black pepper. You can add peppercorns if you have it. I don't. I'm not gonna buy stuff just for Thanksgiving. That's how you waste money, and you could use that money for other things. So I'm just gonna add some regular ass black pepper. I like spicy. The family doesn't, but I'm just a little bit, you know. The random screams make me laugh, probably more than they should. All right, I'm gonna add like this much garlic. I don't know if you can see. That much garlic. I'm gonna give them a little smoosh to kind of open them up and make sure the hot broth gets into all the garlic and kind of breaks down some of the garlic cells. Wake up that flavor. A couple bay leaves. I hate it when bay leaves. That was more like 4, but they were kind of small. Alright, let's give it a mix. We might have to add some more water. That's okay. I doubt all that salt will mix in. You can smell the honey. Dang it, I was hoping that would fit.
It almost does. I think that will.
There's still a salt at the bottom. Okay, let's see if it'll fit in here.
That's better.
Alright, we're going to set this aside and let it cool. Then we'll put that in the fridge. It'll be ready for when we gotta brine the turkey. Alright, last but not least, we're going to clean and prepare our collard greens. I saved these for last because they're kind of dirty from outside. So, what I usually do, I take the stem, I take my knife and kind of run it along the edge. The stem can be a little tough to eat, so I usually just avoid it. Do the same thing with other vegetables like kale. I actually don't know if you do this with mustard greens.
What are you doing, Mom?
Preparing collard greens. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did I direct sow these or did I transplant the collard greens?
You direct sowed those. They're the only 2 that survived.
That's right. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to give these a rough chop and put the stems into compost.
Oh, God. Put it open.
What? So now we have these strips of collard greens. What I like to do, I like to take a few, some of the bigger ones I tear, but I kind of lay them on top of each other. Not too much because it gets a little hard to cut after a bit. But I take them, turn them, roll it. Kind of have just a nice little roll of collard greens here. I slice that down the middle and just kind of do strips. So they're kind of thin, but also not super long. See? Nice, perfect little strips. And I'm just going to throw them in here for now, and then we'll wash them as we fill up the bowl. A guy I used to work with taught me how to make collard greens because the station he was on, it was like kind of like a healthier station, so they always had like, you know, roasted vegetables and like healthy meats, chicken stuff, and he was always like, we eat collard greens on the station, talking to the boss. And he was like, what? Nobody will eat that. He finally let him get it, and the collard greens were the most popular thing on his station.
Mama, I couldn't find any soaps.
So, I got to try his collard greens, and he taught me how to make them. Shout out RC. Hope you're doing good, man.
Come here, open.
I live here.
Sweet.
Oh, there's some collard greens in the fridge still I need to cut. In a bag, I believe. Nice. Alright. Wow, these actually lasted. I did these a while ago. I kind of forgot about them.
I have
let's give them a wash. And then I'm just gonna keep them in this bag. Really zhuzh them up to a washer. My greens are clean, so now I'm just gonna stick them in this bag. It's like if you were to just buy them at the grocery store.
Is it time for greenies?
Greenies.
Paper towel, please. Just gonna shove it on the top. Help absorb some of the moisture. There's our greens nice and ready to go. One thing I forgot to mention is I wanted to puree some of this garlic. So I'm just gonna puree up these garlic heads real quick and then we're all done for today.
It's time for greenies. Greenies. Time to get your greenies.
Greenies, greenies, greenie time again. It's greenie time again. Good boy, Toki.
Lay down on your tummy. I need to.
Not bad.
He went from greenies to his food that quick. Toki, you have anything to say for yourself?
There we go. The dice could be better, but whatever. And use garlic if you want, people. It's okay. Don't touch it. Alright, that's all for today. I'll give you a quick look until tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be spatchcocking the turkey and putting it into the brine. I will be preparing the stuffing entirely and then just getting it ready to bake on Thursday. For the green bean casserole, I'll be making the cream of soup. I have to make it vegan because my son's allergic to dairy. We'll probably throw that together on Thursday. It's not that bad. We'll be making the rolls. So I'll just make those and put them in the fridge. So I'll be ready to bake on Thursday. And then the pies, I'm gonna have the kids help me with the pies. So I don't know how much we'll be able to show because we don't want to show their faces, but they're gonna help us make the pies tomorrow. That's it. We'll see you then.
Day 2, Thanksgiving prep. It is slightly snowing, I don't know if you can see. And we have had wind gusts of 50 miles an hour today. It's very windy. All of our chairs have blown over. A couple of solar panels have been blown over. Not at all worried about the tree. Nope. This blew into our yard. It's not ours. Yeah, you can actually really see this. It's coming down now. And how do you feel about this map? How's the garlic looking, ma'am?
I was just saying I don't see any of those things.
Yesterday we had some mites on them. Oh, it is cold. It's 34 degrees, but the wind chill is 21 because of gusts of wind.
Welcome to day 2 of prep. It's Wednesday, the 26th. We're gonna get started. We just gotta clean up from breakfast and gotta finish breakfast. So, see you in a minute. All right, we got a bird open. I took out the little pop-up Insta-Read thermometer thing. Don't ever trust that. Throw that away immediately. Get yourself a good Insta-Read thermometer. These are essential for food safety. If you ever have like anxiety with cooking chicken or anything, get a cheap thermometer. These are worth the money. I invested a while ago into one of these things. There's like a little receiver here. This plugs into the bird and it actually can go into the oven and it Bluetooths to my phone, and it will tell me when it hits 165 degrees. So this is very handy, especially if you don't want overcooked turkey. I have taken out and we've dried it a little bit. It's still a bit frozen, so I should have honestly pulled it out a day before, but I've been, oh, yeah, I've been able to slowly work some of the giblets out of it. Yummy. Oh, why was that upside down? Ooh, that little heart. We got the neck. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the neck right here on this roasting tray, because eventually we're gonna roast it down and we're gonna use that for the stock. What is this? There's just like a plastic tab. We can try to start spatchcocking it. So the one thing about spatchcocking is you need very sharp kitchen shears would be preferable, but I don't have those. So a nice sharp knife is needed for sure. Oh, it's gonna fly away. All right, so I'm gonna take its little tail. We're gonna cut down here, down the spine, so it can lay flat.
What? That looks nasty.
Look at the tail.
Ew.
All right, so I'm just gonna cut. First of all, it's a sharp knife. This is new, so it's nice and sharp. And it's,
Turkeys? Are those turkeys or peacock?
what?
See,
This is a turkey.
I was peacock.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's making me cringe.
Low parts.
I'm gonna try it with some kitchen shears. You gotta cut through some bones. Ouch. Also, I think it's that damn plastic in here. There we go.
Poor turkey.
Oh.
Poor turkey. Just live.
You broke them?
She said, okay, gardeners. She just broke the zippers.
So that's a problem. What
I'm
a
counting on you.
Whoa.
Good luck.
Be careful. That looks creepy. You look
There we
like this funny word.
I got half of the spine out.
Just stuff.
It's alright. Alright.
Leave that part in because you might want to
You
know
know,
why
yeah,
it's
so-
nipples.
Alright. There we go. So this obviously helps if your bird is thawed. Mine wasn't, unfortunately, but we got it. Had a nice sharp knife, but I think, yeah, kitchen shears are essential. So another thing you have to do, there is a breastbone right here. Let's see if I can get it started, but you need to break that to let it lay flat. So give it some help. Alright. But we're gonna flip it over. Try and flatten it out.
Gardener's hat.
There we go. So, yeah, this is a spatchcock turkey. You can actually like take the wings, flip them, the legs. I like to cut the fat here that connects the thigh. Makes it way easier to carve. You can even flip it out like that. This just puts the meat all on an even surface, so it cooks way more evenly. You still get your juicy thigh meat, and you get your not dry breast. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this like front part of the wing. Just throw that on the pan for the broth. Break it, and then you can cut it off.
Those sounds are really brutal.
You're breaking bones. Alright. Turkey's done. Well, spatchcocked. I'm going to put it in this here stock pot. It's big enough to hold the turkey, hopefully.
Oh!
Especially if we spatchcocked it, it is going to be a little bit easier to manipulate. Yeah. Here is the brine we made yesterday. I'm going to add this in. I'm going to add some water until it's submerged. want the breasts in first. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna go in the fridge until tomorrow. Alright, now I'm gonna take the neck, the spine, and the wings, and I'm going to roast the crap out of them so I can render all that awesome flavor. I'm just gonna hit it. Oops. I got this thing. I don't really know how to use it yet. There we go. Trying to not use, you know, cans of spray anymore. I just want to rather use, you know, olive oil or whatever. So it's been pretty cool so far. But I'm just gonna go ahead, throw some oil on them. Do this. Yeah, I'm gonna roast them for probably a while. I want really good color because the color is gonna bring out that really nice flavor. Normally, you could add in, you know, heads of garlic and other stuff, but I'm not gonna worry about it because I already have a ton of that ready to go. I'm just gonna throw it straight in the oven. A lot of people try and get some of the fat off of the skin, or they don't like putting skin into the broth, but we like all that fat. That fat equals flavor. It's Thanksgiving, like, enjoy your food. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shelf out of my fridge so it'll fit. Alright. Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Alright, let's clean up our turkey mess because everything is contaminated. I always make my broth in an Instant Pot. It makes it so easy. So, I saved all of my scraps from my aromatic vegetables. So, carrots, onions, garlic, and celery. We don't eat a lot of celery, so whenever I buy it, I immediately chop it and freeze it for when we do need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump all of this into the Instant Pot, and then we're just going to wait for the turkey giblets to finish up. I'm going to say like 80% of this is onion wrappers. Alrighty, I found this on TikTok. The user is The Few. Alright, so we're gonna take 3 tablespoons of butter. We're using Country Crock. It's not that big of a deal. He knows when you're awake. 1 tablespoon is 14 grams, so we need 3 of those. 42 grams. Let's see what that big clump is. 65. 49? Yeah, fine. Now I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and I'm gonna melt those down and cook out that flour taste. One thing I need to do also that I forgot yesterday is I'm going to slice up this bacon, and I'm going to fry it off. For several of the meals, we'll be using this whole pound of bacon. I believe for the collard greens, I want some in the green bean casserole, mac and cheese. So there's at least 3, I think 4. I'll update you in a second. So I'm going to get this sliced. Alright, in the meantime, we're just melting our butter, and we're going to get that cooked down like a roux. I'm going to cut this in half. Oh my god, microplastics. Want them nice and little like that. This is just going to be a topping for the mac and cheese, and I want it mixed into the green beans, the collard greens, maybe even the stuffing. Who knows? Bacon's good. Alright, we got our bacon in our Dutch oven. I'm going to turn that on medium heat, and we're going to let that cook, get crispy. If you want, you could make this like a cream of mushroom, celery, chicken soup too, by just adding said things. I'm just going to keep it neutrally flavored just because I don't have a ton to work with, but we're working with what we got. So, caldo de pollo. This stuff isn't vegan, just so you're aware. Alrighty, I'm going to turn this down to low so it doesn't burn. 3/4 cup of milk. I'm going to use almond. Don't use vanilla. It'll mess up the recipe. Ask me how I know. 3/4 cup of milk going in. Give it a whisk. Whiskey business. Now I'm going to do 3/4 cup of water. Normally you want to do some broth, but I don't have any broth ready yet, so I'm just going to use some of this bouillon. No big deal. I'm going to add like a teaspoon or so. Cool thing about this is you can control the salt level in this. So I'm gonna bring up the heat, bring it to like a little bit of a simmer until it's nice and thick. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and season this because this is for the green bean casserole, so why not season it now? I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of thyme. Hit it with a little bit of onion powder. Half a teaspoon or so. About a half a teaspoon of garlic. I'm getting low, but I'm gonna put a little oregano. We'll see how that is. Oh, I forgot to put the salt. Seasoned salt's strong, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. Starting to thicken. We want it kind of thick, because you know, green bean casserole. Oh my gosh, it smells good. Starting to get thick, but we want it thicker. This one is something you gotta have a little bit of patience with. You gotta keep stirring it. You don't want it to scorch. Looks yummy. It smells good too. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it. All right, I'm satisfied with how it is. It'll of course thicken up as it sits, so I'm gonna set it aside to let it cool. But that fire is delightful. What kind of family are you? Do you put your Christmas tree up after Thanksgiving, or do you do it November 1st? Let me know in the comments. I think we're going to do it this weekend, which is my birthday. Big 3-3. All right, kids have already came in and pilfered some of the bacon, but our bacon is nice and crispy. We pulled it before it got too dark. I left the residual bacon fat in here. I'm going to take some of it out. We don't need all of it, but I'm going to leave about 2-3 tablespoons. And I'm just going to go ahead and saute off all of our onions. Not all of them, actually. Like 2/3. I just want them to have a nice color. All those brown bits at the bottom of the pan, we're going to get that fond off. Nice flavorful onions cooked in bacon.
6, 7, 8.
So something I forgot to mention for the stuffing, I have some ground pork I was going to cook all the vegetables in. I want it to kind of mimic like a sausage because I like sausage in the stuffing, but I have like sage and sausage seasoning, so we'll be making like a mock sausage, so we'll be sauteing all the vegetables in that rather than bacon. You don't want all of your Thanksgiving tasting like bacon. Bacon's good, but I like it sparingly. So for the mac and cheese, I keep saying there's stuff going to be for it, but this is obviously just boxed mac and cheese. I want it to be a little bit fancier than just shells and cheese, so yeah, I was going to add some sauteed onions and bacon to it. We'll probably even put some leftover crispy fried onions if we have any leftover. This stuff is so good. So while our onions are still cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start to assemble the green bean casserole so I could just pop it in the oven tomorrow when we're ready. 2 cans of green beans. We have our cream of soup, our dairy-free. Just let it cool down. We're going to go ahead and add all those in. Now to the onions, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this minced garlic. I didn't want to add it too early so it didn't burn since this is fresh garlic. But I'm going to go ahead and kill the heat and just only let it cook for about 30 seconds. And these onions are good to go. It's about to smell really good in here. Look at that. Some of the garlic didn't get chopped up very well. That's okay. Alrighty, kill the heat. Take it off. Let's set this aside. So this is going to be split up into about 3 meals. Alrighty, I'm going to put about 1/3 cup of this bacon, or onions cooked in bacon fat in the garlic mixture. Let's give it a mix. Looks good. Alright, let's put it in the container. Gonna hit it with a little bit of spray oil. Good, perfect. Alright, we're gonna let this cool down a little bit and then we're gonna cover it, put it in the refrigerator. Come tomorrow, we'll just cover it with our crispy onions. Just put it in the oven. It's good to go. Actually, I didn't taste it. I need to taste it. What kind of chef am I? Let's give it a taste. It's good. Tad salty, but that's okay. Did you forget about the neck and stuff in the oven? Because I did. Let's see how it looks. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All that flavor. We'll let this cool down just a smidge, and then we'll go ahead and throw it in the Instapot. Get that going. Everything's going in there.
Making a pie now?
Nope.
Pie.
Yes, I'm putting the drippings in there. Hi, DJ. How are you?
Where's baking?
It's away because you guys were gremlins and kept eating it. All right, I'm gonna get all this good stuff scraped up. That's just flavor. This stuff is gonna make some good gravy too. Good gravy. To make broth in the Instapot, you have to be very vigilant. It's covered up right now, but there is a pressure cooker max line. Fill the water up to that line. I know it's overflowing at the moment, but a lot of these veggies are still probably frozen, and they will kind of wilt down. So I'm just gonna keep adding as much water as we need. There we go. Try and press down if you need. Just so get all the extra air out of there. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. We are going to set it to seal. I set it to manual for 60 minutes. Simple as that. Our broth is done. It's been an hour. It actually sat for about an extra hour after pressure was done because I had to go take my daughter to a doctor's appointment. But look at that. Look at that color. Let's get this strained. That was hot.
Yeah, that was. Careful, don't strain yourself. You get it because it's kind of heavy.
Alright. I'm gonna let this cool down. You can absolutely squeeze more out of that. It's just too hot to do that right now, but I'm actually going to use some of it right now to make some of the stuffing. Look at that color. Just a couple more things to do. We're going to pre-make our stuffing. This box does not come with any oven directions, but we're just going to make it in the oven anyway. I'm going to cook half a pound of this ground pork, and I'm going to add sage and thyme to kind of make it sausagey tasting. And then I'm going to cook my vegetables in it, my mirepoix, my carrots, onions, and celery. I'm just gonna use the same pan I cooked the onions and the bacon in just to save a dish. This is our ground pork. My brother-in-law graciously gave us a bunch of meat because can you afford meat in this economy? So, thanks, Corey. Sage. Smells like breakfast. I'm gonna add some thyme. I'm gonna add my favorite seasoning ever, Montreal steak. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my vegetables because I am impatient. Onions, carrots, celery, and the juice because it was frozen. I'm gonna cover it, help soften those vegetables, sweat them out. While those cook, I'm gonna get the broth and the butter in here. Need 3 cups of broth. I think I'm gonna skip the butter because there's a lot of fat on this. Not skip it, but not use as much. It says to use half a cup. It's a lot of butter, but there is a lot of fat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's already, look at that, already pooling up. All right, 2 cups. Need 1 more. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of butter, or country crock if you want to split hairs. Gonna let that melt. Again, since this is prepackaged, I went a little lower on the salt because these tend to be pretty salty. That Montreal steak can get a little salty. This thing's cool. Sweating them veggies out. Alright. We're gonna let that soak a bit while we wait for our vegetables. Oh. Now we're making our stuffing. I did 1/2 pound of pork with our mirepoix, you know, carrots, celery, onions. I'm just mainly cooking this until the carrots are cooked. I'm always paranoid that the carrots are undercooked whenever I cook a mirepoix, so they are close. They're getting soft, so maybe just a few more minutes.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my sausage and vegetables. Smells really good. I just want to take a bite of this, but I'll restrain myself and I'll save a bite for the end to see how it tastes. Remember to taste your food, people. Taste as you go. I'm still thinking about my very salty green bean casserole, I'm not gonna lie, so I might have to add another can and some extra milk because that was very salty. I don't want to ruin Thanksgiving with a salty meal because you can add salt, but you can't take it away. Alright, so our breadcrumbs are nice and hydrated. This smells awesome. Alright, let's take a bite. It's good. Little gremlin. I'm gonna par bake this for about maybe 15 minutes. I don't want to cook it all the way. I'm gonna create some ridges, so there, as you know, there's what am I thinking of? Surface area to get crispy. Kind of like if you were making like shepherd's pie. This is what I do too. All right, throw it in the oven about 10-15 minutes. So we're gonna start off with our peanut butter chocolate pie. We have to bake the pie crust first. So here's your pie crust. I want you to roll it out onto the pie plate.
Okay. B. Hey, what? Huh? Wait. Okay.
That's a fold too.
Yeah, don't. That's a little delicate.
It is fragile.
A little fragile. Good job.
Excellent.
Good job, baby.
And
Oh, that's okay.
I was gonna say just get that edge right there, and you'll practice.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be very gentle. We're gonna take the edges and kind of push them down. See, very gentle. There you go. Good job.
like this.
You can turn it as you go, but you want to make sure you lift up the side
Okay.
because you don't want to press too hard because that'll just make some thin spots. Good job. Turn it for you.
Is that how you do it?
Good job. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna take the edge and we're gonna make some pretty designs. Ready?
Wow.
So I take my finger, I stick it under, and I just make a little fold.
Ooh, I like
Make a little
this.
fold.
Make a little fold.
Doesn't have to be
Make
perfect.
a little fold.
Take your time.
Yep, take your time.
Make a little fold. Like this.
Yep, you're doing good. That side's a little extra on the pie dough, so we might have to make them a little bit. Yeah, do that. You can shove. You can even push down. But if there's too much hanging over, just push it down.
One.
Pull it, and then you can push down. So it's gonna overlap a little bit, but that's okay.
Ooh.
Now, you can turn it towards you to make it a little easier.
I like this.
It's gonna taste good no matter what it looks like.
Or smells like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'll probably smell good.
I think it's gonna smell good.
What do we do next after this?
I'll show you.
Bit.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
You know how we used to do this to the pizza?
Yeah.
Make a bunch of holes.
Yeah.
Don't go too crazy. Just go gentle. Just poke some holes.
Ooh.
But it needs holes all over the bottom and some on the side. Good job.
I like this part. I love this area. Gardeners, if you poke holes in your pie, this will be fun.
Good job. Yep, and some on the sides too.
Like this.
Yep. Good job.
Gardeners, this is the funnest part. This is the best part.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to, since the crust is kind of big, we gotta put some foil over it.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a little strip. Oops. We're gonna take our little strip of foil and literally just put it right over there. See? No, don't squeeze it. Don't squeeze it. Because I don't want to ruin the pretty design you did, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna kind of just hover it right here, because otherwise the oven would burn that before it was done cooking.
Holy.
Just a little bit around. Perfect. Okay. Now you're gonna, this is parchment paper. We're gonna put it at the bottom and put something on there so it'll stay kind of flat. It's called pie weights.
Oh.
So, I almost did it. Crumple it. Crumple it. Crumple up like a piece of paper.
What? Okay.
Yep. All right. So you see how it's crumpled?
Yeah.
It's gonna fit really easily at the bottom. So now we're gonna take some beans.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wait, we're gonna put our beans in the pie?
Just put a scoop of beans so to weigh the bottom of the pie. Yeah, perfect. All right, you want to spread it out so it's kind of touching the sides. That looks good to me. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna put this in the oven. I'll do it for about 15 minutes. Wait, 11 to 13 minutes. So we'll do 12 minutes. All right, DJ, are you ready?
Yeah.
You excited to make a pie?
Yeah.
You're making the pumpkin pie.
Thank you.
You watched how Sissy did it, right? All right, hold on, hold on.
Did you take out the measuring cup?
All right. So we have 12 ounces of almond milk right here. We're just gonna mix it into there because you'll be able to pour it out easily. Here's your whisk.
Woo.
All right, DJ,
Yes.
are you ready to cook?
Yeah.
All right, here's your bowl. All right, pumpkin. Here, you can set the whisk aside for now. Here's pumpkin. Goes in here. It's your spatula. All right, you can flip it up like this. There you go. And use your spatula. Here, hold it. And you can scoop it out like that. Go ahead. There you go.
Oop.
That's okay.
Okay. Is it just to fly?
You can flip it over more if you want. Yeah, whatever works for you, buddy. Yeah. Good job. You can try and shake it out if you want. Give it a good, yeah.
Oh, thank you. I just saw
It's a little bit left. I'll show you how to scrape. You take your spatula and you scrape.
Do we put oat milk in this?
Well, I'll show you. Sugar. This is 3/4 of a cup.
Yep.
So put 1 scoop. Make sure you scoop it. Shake it until it's full, and then you can dump it in, okay? Make sure it's nice and full.
There.
Nope, go a little fuller than that. We need it full. There you go. Yeah, you can pour it. That's okay.
That's your monster.
Good job. Okay, that's all the sugar we need. All right, now we need our spices.
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 That's
All right.
me.
Here's this. This is pumpkin pie spice. Ooh, it smells so good. Now you need 2 spoons of that. Not too full. That's fine. 1,
Turkey bacon.
2. Add a little bit more. You can add a little bit more. Not too much. Not too much. Nope. Not too much. Like that. There you go. Perfect. Good job. I'll take the spoon. I'll take a high five too. We need some salt. Ready? 1 this scoop of salt. That's fine. Good job. All right, let's check out Tally's pie. Smells like it's done. Let's see. All right, 2 eggs.
Okay.
Ready to crack the egg?
Yeah.
And it's the first time cracking an egg.
Not too hard.
You'll be like bigger.
Woo! It's okay.
Would you give me an egg?
Yep, 1 second. Hold the crack with your thumbs like that. There you go. And now crack it into that. There you go.
You'll learn how it's done over time, Bubba.
All right, go ahead and wash your hands off, please. All right, go ahead and pour this into there. Slowly, gently. There you go. Good job. Good job. Get to whisking. Start slow, okay?
Go very slow.
I'm almost done with the pumpkin.
Yeah, you're
issue.
almost done. You're doing awesome. Hey, see? Let me show you. You gotta make sure. Oh, I still feel sugar in there. You gotta make sure everything is mixed in. Ooh, it smells so good.
What?
Mmm.
I like pie.
I don't think I've ever made a pumpkin pie. Do you remember how Sissy unrolled her pie crust?
Yeah.
All right, your turn. Unroll your pie crust. Woohoo! You want to do the pretty crust too?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'll help you.
He's just pinching it.
Maybe that's what I should have had her
That's a
do.
method.
See, he already knows how to do it better than I do.
Push.
Good job, buddy.
There.
You good? Satisfied? All right. You're gonna pour this into the crust, okay? Go very slow. Ready? Hold it up, like here. There you go. Now pour it. Ooh.
I see it.
Whoa. It seems like a lot. Whoopsie. Must be an 8-inch pie crust. So here, let's do something real quick. We're gonna flip this up so it doesn't. We're gonna put a pan under this.
So it
There you go.
doesn't spill.
Yes.
The pumpkin pie will melt away.
Nope, it's gonna bake now.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's put it on a tray. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were gonna hold on to it. It's okay. Looks really watery. All right, it's gonna go in the oven now. Good job, DJ. You're
Yeah.
all done. First thing you gotta do,
Please be careful, DJ.
open these up.
Okay.
I'll cut a little piece into it.
And I poured in like a cartoon.
All right, there's
Chocolate.
one.
What do you this one first? This part.
What'd you say?
This part first.
Yep. And then here's another one.
Partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy.
Yeah, that means there's a little bit of no clouds. There's some clouds at the other side.
Okay. Don't touch it.
Oh, there.
Oh, you just wiped it all over the mic.
See it.
It's okay. All right. Carefully pour the cans of milk in there.
2 for 2 equals 4.
You're right.
Great job.
Good job.
Pop up.
Yes, David.
Do we put milk on pie?
Yep, there's milk in this pie, buddy. But you can have the pumpkin pie.
Stir, 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 stir. Can I do a little faster now?
Just go a little faster. Just gotta be careful. Don't splash everywhere.
That's really milky so low. Why are you eating that?
It broke off.
I want to eat a piece. I will get my yellow.
Let's give it a little extra whisk. It's actually kind of clumpy. Oh.
Can I like it?
Sure.
That's so delicious.
It is. I might hit it with the immersion blender because it's chunky. I want it smooth.
Can I like this spoon?
No, you're not licking that.
Oh. What about?
Now you gotta put this in here. This is still a little warm, so just be careful.
Okay. This is how it's going to be
There you
played.
go.
Can you hold this for me?
I can hold it for you.
Happy Pie Day.
Happy Pie Day. We're gonna put some extra stuff on top.
Ooh,
We're gonna do some crushed pretzels
ooh,
and
crush.
some caramel. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thanks. Did you say bless you? Well,
Tally sneezed.
people say that when people sneeze.
It's bringing
Looks
down
like a
the-
big blob of
That
poop.
brings down the exposure a little bit.
Looks
I
like
had
a
to-
big thing of poop.
I haven't told Mom about this.
We're making a poop blob.
A poop pie. Let me get the rest of
Can
it
I
for you.
lick-
I know you want to lick this, Tally. Hold on. I'll let you lick it when we're done. It jiggles. Oh my gosh. Look at the jiggle. All right, now use this to flatten out. Make sure the filling gets everywhere.
You don't need to push down too hard. Just kind of
Yeah.
press and spread, kind of like pizza sauce.
Yeah. And just like the pizza sauce, we don't want to get any on the crust.
Get out, thing. Get out in space. Get out.
Good job. I'm going to take this and I'm going to spread the top a little bit just so it can be a little uniform. There you go. Looks great, baby. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
No! Try and flatten it out like Mommy did.
Don't do it up and
Good job.
very gentle.
Good job, baby. Now you can lick it. Pour the caramel on. You want to do it in like little. We want to see like ribbons on it. Here, I'll get it started to show you. We want to see like
You're
this.
gonna be too distracted.
Ready? Whee! I'll do it. I can do it while you lick. It's okay. I know you'd rather lick. And then we could put whipped cream on top when we serve it. Oh my goodness, this pie is gonna be crazy. All right, now you're gonna crush them in your hand and just
Oh,
kind
you
of
are gonna do it.
sprinkle them. Huh?
I asked you earlier, are you gonna do that when it's done, or are you gonna do it now?
He'll do it now.
Spread them out real good because we don't need a lot.
Oh, don't touch it either.
It's
Yeah.
called a garnish.
Just a topping. Yeah.
Look.
You can even crush them on here if you need.
Okay, that's it.
Ooh, careful. I was gonna say that might hurt.
Some sticking out. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Alrighty, good job.
Voila.
Beautiful pie. You made that. That's gonna taste delicious.
What is today?
Today's Thanksgiving. Good morning. We got a little bit of a late start. That's okay. So, first thing on order today is rolls. We're going to be making the rolls. This is some warm milk, So we're gonna get it started. Don't want it too warm, otherwise you'll kill your yeast, but 1 cup of warm milk. This is almond milk. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Tablespoon of yeast. Let that bloom. I also, this morning when I came downstairs, I immediately pulled the turkey out of the brine and I've been letting it sit here on the counter. It's been about an hour or two, but I want to make sure it is completely room temperature before we start to bake it. Helps it cook a little more evenly. I'm going to be making a kind of like a compound butter to cover the skin and stuff. Actually, I'm going to get this out of my way in the meantime. This is my first time making dinner rolls. I've normally been super lazy and I just do Bisquick. That's all I've ever done. Drop biscuits. I'm gonna actually try and do some dinner rolls. It's hard to find dinner rolls that are dairy free, so I gotta make them myself. All right, yeast. I'm calling it. It looks like it's starting to bloom. Oops. All right, with 50 grams of Country Crock. Please don't tell me it's a molecule away from plastic. I don't care. I don't care. And 1 egg. Oh, it's melting a little bit from the warm milk. Flour and salt. Yeah, we'll just eyeball it. Say it is very handy to have a kitchen scale, too. If I could suggest one. 400 exactly. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna add some flour, tablespoon at a time. I'm gonna start kneading.
Little sticky.
What's your favorite Christmas song? Mine is Away in a Manger, the Pentatonics version, and nothing else. That's it, though. Just the Pentatonics version. All right. So we are nice and kneaded. Smells good. I'm going to grease the bowl and I'm going to let this rise. We'll see. It's a bit cold in the kitchen, so probably take about an hour, but we got a lot of crap to do, so that's okay. I'm actually really excited for these rolls. I haven't had homemade rolls in a long time. I'm hungry already. Do you guys eat breakfast on Thanksgiving or do you just starve yourself until the meal? Comment down below.
What's next?
Greens!
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the turkey right here. It's just gonna be flying around the kitchen until I'm ready for it. I'm gonna get started on the greens. I'm gonna use my Dutch oven. Large boiner. All right, these are the onions I cooked yesterday in the bacon fat. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks disgusting, but smells great. I want some onions for the mac and cheese, so we'll probably be the only ones eating the mac and cheese. Collard greens. So let me grab one of my quarts of broth I made. Oh yeah. I'm gonna save that fat for gravy. I'm gonna add in some of the cooked bacon for the greens. Like that much? I don't know. All right, waking those up. They're already cooked, so they don't need to cook anymore. So we're gonna add some Worcestershire. Ooh, smells good already. I like spicy greens, so we're gonna add some, whatever this is, crushed red pepper flakes. Apple cider vinegar. Ah, don't pour it on the burner, kids. All right, now we're gonna add in our broth. Get all that gunk on the bottom. That's flavor. Look how dark that is.
Wow.
Let's bring that up to a boil. They're gonna cook down, so I'll probably add a little bit of water. The best hard-boiled eggs I've ever cooked are from the Instapot. They are so easy to peel. I don't make them that often, but when I do, Instapot. 1 cup of water. We got our eggs a la chicken butt.
Thank you, Mom.
Thanks, Grandma Chicken. So we decided didn't really have anything to snack on, so we have a lot of eggs from my mother-in-law. So yeah, we're gonna make some impromptu deviled eggs. All right. 5 minutes. Oops, not that one. Manual, 5 minutes. You know, I've never actually used the egg button. What's the egg button do? Oh, 5.
Nerd.
Hot liquor is burling. Let's add in our greens a little bit at a time. Ooh, it smells good. If I had the extra money, I would have absolutely bought like a smoked turkey neck or wing or some ham hocks or something, because I really like, you know, the smoked meat flavor in the greens, but we were on a budget this year. Yeah, it's okay. These are for my garden. How cool is that? Good. Yeah. That'll be a good pot of greens. All right, I'm going to turn it down so it doesn't boil out. Scorch. Cover it. We'll be stirring that periodically, but I'm just going to let that go. I'll let those cook down a bit and we'll see if we need to add more liquid. All right, turkey. Let's get the turkey going. Let's grab another roasting pan. This is our spatchcocked turkey. Okay. I'm just going to transfer it right here. Sarah, can you give me a knife, sir?
Choose your weapon.
Why did I call you sir? Is that a threat?
Look out, she's got a leg.
I got the leg.
Look at him. He's buff. Maybe like that. Just kind of want it all like...
It spreads it out.
That looks good. Okay. Now let's make a butter. My work area is getting a little dirty. Let's clean this up. I'm trying to get better at clean as I go. I need a little bowl. All right.
It's not working.
Like that much. I don't know. This is poultry seasoning. I bought this from Aldi. Get some garlic. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. I want flake. And then for some salt, I'm going to add some Montreal.
Yeah.
Been trying to go a little not so heavy on salt because I've been threatened by my doctor with high blood pressure medicine, so I'm determined to get it down myself. So, going a little light on salt.
Go this side. Go this side.
I'm going to add a little Worcestershire to this. Here we go. All right, now I'm going to pat dry the turkey. All right, now I'm just going to start slathering. I'm trying not to splatter. Do try to stuff some underneath the skin. This turkey is being so butterphobic. Ever since we've been like together, me and the cameraman, we've done more untraditional Thanksgivings than we've done traditional. So, no, I haven't cooked turkey all that often. I remember one year we did meatloaf. All right, eggs are done. We're going to let that naturally release. I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes. All right. I'm tired of doing that. Now we're going to just season the top of it. Same probably the seasonings that we put into the butter mixture. Some Montreal. I should have put the Montreal first. It's coarser. Good enough. All right. All right, I'm going to clean this up. We're going to get ready to throw in the oven. It still feels very cold, which is funny, which is crazy because I pulled it out at like 7 this morning. What would be smart is if I had a roasting pan. I don't think I have one. Let's get set up our thermometer. Okay. I'm going to do some moving around. Put this on the bottom. That's probably good enough. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to put the turkey in. And I'm going to take my thermometer, the reader. I'm going to stick it in the thickest part of the breast. So once that reaches 165 internal, everything else will be nice and cooked, ready to go. We have the oven set to 400 degrees. I'm actually going to crank that up. Probably like 450 because this oven is like, does not do the temp it says it does. Okay, right now, chicken's 42 degrees. That's how long it took to come to just below refrigerated temp. It didn't even get to room temp. All right, let's clean up and move on. All right, we quick released our eggs. Now I'm going to give them a bath. An ice bath, that is. We're gonna let those sit for a little bit. Good? Okay, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to put this on camera and I was a little embarrassed, but I'm just gonna talk about it anyway. So I said yesterday my green bean casserole was super salty and I was thinking about it like all night. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, what am I gonna do about this? Because one, we don't have any extra green beans to add to this. I literally just ran out of almond milk. So like didn't have a good idea what was going on. So I talked to cameraman. I'm like, what about adding a can of corn? Like what's going to be the difference? It's just for us. We're not trying to impress anybody. One thing I'm never going to claim is to be the best cook, but I think I am good at improvising and fixing my mistakes. So to this green bean casserole, I added a can of corn and I've got a little bit of my broth here and I'm just mixing it till I like the consistency. And honestly, this looks pretty dang good. We're going to give it a try. Because like I said earlier, I literally just had this conversation. I'm trying to be a bit healthier with my choices of food and seasoning. One thing about me is I struggle with portion control pretty bad. So that's like my biggest vice. You can eat normal food in portions. Anyway, let's try. Let's see how this goes now. Much better. See? Easy as that. Don't be afraid to go out of the norm. Like I said, me and cameraman, we literally had meatloaf one Thanksgiving just because we didn't want to make turkey. We had brisket one year. That's right. All right, so this is ready to go in the oven. We're just going to let the turkey cook a little more. All righty. Let's see about the eggs. Let's go ahead and peel them. Do you believe in... These are like hard to crack. Okay. Let's get these deviled eggs going.
That's why I grabbed you that.
Oh, I'm silly. I'll save 4. I'll try to do the ugly ones to eat. We're going to add some mayo. Some relish. A little mouse turd. Hello, son.
Hi.
Okay. Get your Yoda out of here.
Look. Radio.
Red radio.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah.
And pizza.
Pizza.
So you just put in there.
I just put in some banana pepper juice.
Perfect shine.
What is that?
It's an orange sun.
Orange sun.
Look,
You tell me.
sunflower.
You're my sunflower.
She's a little freak.
Boom. Boom, see? What's the best looking one? I think this one's the best looking. Cheers. Alrighty, so just checking in on my turkey. It's already getting pretty dark on the coloring. So I'm gonna move it to the bottom because I don't want it to get too crispy. And I'm gonna actually cover it with another pan in the meantime because this oven, it like blasts the heat just from the top. I don't like this oven. So it'll still get the heat from the oven, but it won't get that intense blast of heat from the top because I think that's where the heat comes from. There we go.
Are you done?
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna punch down the rolls and we're gonna put them into here. I normally don't buy these, but they were here when we moved into the house, so I'm gonna use them if we have them. Grease up the tin. This thing is so cool. I'm glad I bought this. Sticky. All right, let's see. Let's get. How many do you think we want?
8.
8?
2 per person, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. It's okay. I like a big dinner roll. Okay. Covering them so they can rise again. Like 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them all in. Because once we put in this stuff, it's gonna drop the temperature of the oven. And so it'll kind of balance out like the time and the temperature. At least in my head, that's what it seems like it'll do. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this dang oven. Hello, Toki. You take a nice nap?
Yeah, baby.
I might have to cover those too, because the top is going to get very blasted with heat. I'm just asking to burn myself again. Just a lovely little tent.
What? What can you do?
I'm gonna add some garlic to it. It's this little pillow of garlic. I bought a bunch of garlic in bulk and I vacuum sealed it and it just... I'm gonna add like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, bring it to a boil. Probably like a thermometer or some seasoning.
Not this low pop.
No,
Why?
not right now. Because DJ can't have blow pops.
What about he has more pop?
I'm live on TikTok right now. Why aren't you watching?
So what did you just start? Because we didn't get that on camera.
Mac and cheese. There, sneeze. Lordy. We'll be pulling the turkey soon. 146 degrees. I'm going to pull it when it gets to be like 160-ish. I just tried a noodle. It still needs some time. All right, let's try a tater. I haven't even checked the potato yet. Let's try a thicker potato. Oh. A little bit more. A couple more minutes. We're going to pull the turkey when it hits 160 because it'll continue cooking as we pull it out. So we don't want it to get overcooked. Ooh. We haven't tried them yet. Let me try them. See if they need anything. Say just a little bit of salt. Ooh, they got a nice kick to them. Pull the turkey and just put it right behind me. Yep, once I pull the turkey, I'll put those in place. Ready? 160. Let's go. All right. All right. Get a good shot. Look at that. Lovely. Can you put the camera down for a split second and grab it? Perfect.
Hey, Alma.
What?
Yeah, give me just a second, honey.
And why is it black?
Yo, thank you for the like. It's not black. It's just crispy. The skin gets all crispy. Watch that temp still go up. All right, mac and cheese. We're gonna do the mac and cheese now.
There's 28 students in my class. Well,
Got onions and bacon in there. Gonna warm those up. Ooh. I didn't salt the water. What's wrong with me? Okay. Let's grab green bean casserole. Green bean and corn casserole. What in the world? Alright, rolls are looking good. I'm gonna move them up to the top. Let them get brown. Beautiful. Nice. Close to 200. Those are gonna be melt in your mouth. Tender. Technically, stuffing ain't done. I'll put those in for a few more minutes. Oh, same thing with these. The top of the oven strikes again. Now I'll put them underneath the rolls to block that burst. Okay, no, that's fine. It gives me time to make the mashed potatoes. We ran out of milk non-dairy milk, so I had to use some broth. Let's try it. Taters, my favorite part. Good. Very good. Now I'm gonna put them back into the pot so they stay nice and warm. I have a tendency to make potatoes too salty, so those ended up being really nice. Oh, rolls look great. These are nice and big. Let's see. Fresh rolls. 130. I'm gonna drop the temp. Oops, wrong way. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Can I go outside? It looks pretty sunny.
Sure. More tenting. Don't want to completely cover it because it'll just steam the rolls rather than cover them. Alright. Alright, now let's, where's my thermometer? Let's try the beans again. What in the world? Stuffing is done. Alright. Scratched my bird. What I could do now is carve the turkey. Just get some nice slices going. We're gonna keep the drums separate. We like a drumstick. Look at that. Ouch! Ouch! Still ripping hot.
Through November at the end of...
Eh.
What you making?
Gravy. I'd say that's good enough. It's coating the back of the spoon. Needs salt. That tastes like nothing.
When is lunchtime? I'm starving.
It's so close. I think we're good. Do you not think so? That looks like a great plate.
And cut. Happy Thanksgiving.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving, honey. You like the roll? It looks so fluffy.
We grew this in our garden.
What is it?
Collard greens.